Oh, last video I need to record before I go to bed. Um, so this week has been nice actually so far. What's nice about this week is I put off a time off request for Sunday. I had other things going on, but the main reason why is I needed to go to Target early in the morning because of the Target Con where they were releasing some exclusives. And I thought about getting a couple, and I only ended up getting one, and I'll show that in a minute. But because I put off that time off request on Sunday, and my one coworker usually takes up hours during the week, he couldn't show up to work this week for jury duty. And man, I only had to work Friday and Saturday this week instead of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which I actually really enjoyed. Um, I was able to go to a movie on a Sunday, which I usually don't get to do. I went down to Regal, went down there. I had some Regal. So I signed up for Regal I tried to sign up for Regal Unlimited. I think I made a video about that. And I ended up not being able to do it because I was having issues with my card. It wouldn't let me have my card. I don't know. I'm not sure. I still need to go in there and talk to somebody about that. But anyways, I still have a Regal Unlimited account. And so when I go there to watch movies, I get points and stuff. And I had enough points to get like a free drink upgrade. So I went out, got my drink, and went to go see a movie. And it was just kind of nice. Um, I it's still, next week I'm going back to working on Sundays. But part of me wishes I had a day off during the weekend. It would be nice. But I can't just because at work, my position, he takes the weekdays, I take the weekends, and that's just kind of our balance. I'm better with the crowds. He's better on the slow days. It works out in our favors. We do what we got to do, right? But it was kind of nice. But because he's off this week, I work 2 extra days this week, so I got 4 days. And the first day I work this week, or not first day, tomorrow I work tomorrow, and I don't have to be there till 12:30, and I leave at 5:30, which I don't. Leaving at 5:30 is the only part that I don't like, but like I get the whole day. I can sit and watch a movie and do some stuff, I don't have to get up early. Then I'm still gonna get up early just so I can make sure I do the stuff I need to do before I leave. But it's kind of just nice. The only part that sucks is I work Wednesday, and Wednesday is our slowest day of the week because no one's coming. Because if you ever work at a movie theater, Wednesday's always a terrible day. Where Wednesday is that shot right in the middle of the week where if you're going to a movie, you're not going to do it on Wednesday. Because at that point, why not just wait till the weekend? Or just like, Tuesdays, majority of theaters in your area, if you live in a place where there's multiple theaters or you have a theater, they're going to do their discounts. Sometimes they do it on Wednesdays, but it's very rare. And so, like, for example, we have our deals on Tuesdays. Wednesdays just is an empty day of the week. No one comes. And also, if you know, every majority of theaters too, note this if you are a really big movie fan, will post their show times and what movies are coming out on Wednesday. So you already know what's coming out during the weekend, and so you can look at all those listings, all those movies, and go, I've seen that. Kind of want to see that, but I don't know, there's this better thing coming out this weekend. And then that's what happens. And so I would say if you really don't like going when there's any people, Wednesday's a good day to go. But overall, like, majority of people don't go on Wednesdays. And so I hate working that time. But again, I don't have to be there till 12:30. I'm going to leave at 5:30. But what sucks is not that. It sucks that on Wednesday, I have tickets for an anime movie at IMAX, and they're only showing it one night in IMAX. They're showing the movie again, but they're only showing it IMAX that one night. So I have to go right after my shift, get on a bus, go get something to eat, and then go to a movie. It's really annoying that I have to do it that way, but it's fine. And then, so that's kind of my week so far. Tuesday I'm going to go to the comic book shop like I always do, go to another movie. And yeah, I think yeah. And one thing I was really proud of myself for doing is I did clean up in here. Um, I've had really a problem with under my bed. It just I've had so much crap under there that just needed to be cleaned out. Threw out a ton of stuff under there. I don't want to be gross, but my mom does foster dogs, and I guess some of them have been doing it under there, the potty, for a while, and I didn't know, and I had to really clean up in here after that, and that was a nightmare. But yeah, but at least that's cleaned up, and yeah, makes me want to clean up in here more often. But I also moved some things around, and I guess we'll show you some of that. Here's some of the things I shuffled around. I think this looks cleaner. Uh, everything. I also fixed the back there because that record player, I had something behind it, but I didn't realize it was bumping the wire, so it was messing up the player. But I fixed that. Right here, I'm trying to leave space open for some more popcorn buckets or things. I'm really trying to cut back on my popcorn bucket buying, but as you can see, sometimes I'm just a sucker. I bought the new Paddington one, which I love. I think I'm really gonna not buy any more, except for definitely gonna buy anything Superman and probably Fantastic Four. Not sure yet, but that'll be cool. And then I have been reading this Anime Impact book by Chris Stuckman, by the way. I want to review his books when his new movie comes out later this year. Anyways, yeah, so I clean up that. And the other thing I want to show you is this is the figure I got at Target Con today. Is this amazing Darth Vader Funko Pop. It's him on from Revenge of the Sith, Rise, Lord Vader. I don't know. I didn't have a Darth Vader, and I thought this pop looked incredible, so I went and got that. And I've been in a Star Wars mood, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, but this, everything else is kind of cleaned up around here. That I took some books out, kind of slid some board games under there that I didn't need. Things like that to kind of even up some space here because, I mean, most of my bookshelves are not used for my books. They're used for my movies, but eventually these books are going to fill up. They're going to slide over here, and it's going to start happening. So I'm trying to create as much space for my books because, I'll be honest, I will always have space for movies. Books, I'm not so dead sure about. So I am trying to be more picky about my books. The main thing I collect is comics, and I'm trying to figure out ways I can do the digital comics. The Marvel app I've seen is pretty good, but I don't know. It's not good at keeping up to date with the new books, which is my main thing. I can read as many classic stories or whatever, but I want to keep up to date with the new stuff, and that's not great at that. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. The main thing that saved me a lot of space was these banker, what do you call these banker boxes? I don't know, whatever. These storage bins. I'm gonna stack them to almost touching the TV if I need to, because I collect a lot of issues, but they hold a ton, so I'm not gonna say I'm quite there yet, but I think it will get there at some point. So overall, I think it looks really nice in here. Definitely some more little things I need to do in here to save some space. Like I probably need to move that Halloween box set over there somewhere else. Slide some things in the closet. Captain America helmet needs to go in the closet. But that's the other thing too, is like some of these popcorn buckets I don't even have the space for. Like look one. I use it to hold my bathroom stuff, which my bathroom is a mess right now. I need to clean up. Regardless, last thing I want to show you, because I got sent home a Wednesday or Saturday a little bit early, I went down to this toy store I go nearby, and check that out. I got the Steamboat Willie Hot Wheel and the X-Men Blackbird Jet just for $5, and yeah, put them right there. So that's pretty cool. Very cool stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to kind of put more Hot Wheels there when I find cool ones that I want. So that's kind of the cleanup in here. All right, so other than that, the other thing I did this week is I went to go see Harry Potter in 3D. And you can tell I have a lot to say in this My Life blog. I didn't realize I'd have this much to say. I thought it'd be this quick, but it's not. Anyways, I saw the first Harry Potter in 3D, and I really enjoyed watching. If you know me, quick backstory. I've never been a big Harry Potter fan. My family has. Especially my grandma, she loves them. She's a very avid reader. She's read all the books. She watches the movies over and over again. Anytime I go out to visit her, there's a Harry Potter movie on or in the background or something, or she knows, or she come to our house and there's a Harry Potter movie on. My dad turns them on from time to time, and it's fun, you know, to have family members really into something like that. But I never got, and I think when you grow up, anyone who knows this, you have a sibling or like a family member that's really into something, and you just can't get into it just because you're unattracted to it because they're into it. I don't know how to explain it. Like I think people do that. I think people go through that. For me, that's a Harry Potter. But see that first movie in 3D really made me realize how good that movie is. So you know, whatever. So then next day, or no, when I came home, I've been in a mood to rewatch the original Star Wars movies, just the original trilogy. I don't want to watch the prequel, sequel trilogy, spin off, none of that. I just want to watch the original ones again. It's been a long time, so popped on A New Hope, went to bed, go to work next day. I'm at work and I'm still thinking about Harry Potter, and I'm like, God damn, I want to watch the second one. And I was so tired when I came home from work that I only made it through the first half. When I came home, I finished it, and I'm like, God damn, part 2 is really good. Now I want to watch part 3. And I haven't done it yet because I watched Empire Strikes Back instead, tonight, which is great. I love Empire Strikes Back, and that lit a fuse in me with my love of Star Wars again. So I'm kind of right now doing a Harry Potter, Star Wars kind of thing right now. Now I'm only gonna watch the original trilogy, so tomorrow I'm probably gonna watch Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban tomorrow before I go to work, and then probably Tuesday I'm gonna turn on Return of the Jedi, and I don't know what I'm gonna watch in between the other Harry Potter movies. I don't want to do them back to back. That sounds really exhausting. I'm trying to like do one movie here, other movie there, something like that. That sounds fun, right? But it is like, oh, I do really enjoy the Harry Potter movies, and I never realized that. And now I want to reread all the books. What I hate about it though is I'm rewatching them right now, and then next year I'm gonna have to do it all over again because there's a new Harry Potter show coming out, and I'm gonna want to review all the Harry Potter movies. Time for the show. Now I will say, I am not gonna rewatch the Fantastic Beasts movies. Don't want anything to do with those. But yeah, god damn it. And also, what sucks is J.K. Rowling makes it hard to enjoy her franchise. She has really ruined the legacy of Harry Potter. Like, it's really hard to get that out of it because when I'm watching it, I want to go, wow, J.K. Rowling really is a great writer. She created this incredible world. And then I'm like, wait, I don't want to give her credit for jack shit because she's an asshole and a dipshit. um, and then it's also just weird because if you've actually watched Harry Potter, it's surprisingly a progressive franchise. Like, Dobby, how do you write a character like Dobby and not be a lefty? Like, she's clearly a lefty, but she fucking hates trans people. And it just like, what? How do these, like, she's like, oh, don't oppress these groups, but then, and she's writing metaphors for it about it in her show, or in her books. But then she wants to do that to other groups in her life. Anyway, I don't want to get political, but it was just really things I noticed. I can't wait to talk all the Harry Potter movies next year because I have a lot of observations I don't think other people have. And I feel like with a lot of these franchises, it's not really fun to talk about them all the time because, I mean, if they're a big popular franchise, a lot of times what's said's been said, or if it's a major classic, what's said's been said, you know. I mean, yeah, I could do a review of Casablanca, why it's great, but either I can't do justice to it because it is so good, or I'm just going to repeat shit you already know. And so it does make a lot of these movies really classic, older films not the most fun to revisit or rewatch or talk about. But I don't know. I love movies, and you know, I love talking about all this stuff. Just sometimes, if you're ever wondering what it's like to be a film critic, now you have some idea. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, like, share, and subscribe.